Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys a prompt that you can basically just plug into ChatGPT and it'll help you learn almost any software and become a master at it. Now, this prompt, just like every prompt that we use, you can just go ahead and copy, paste it, click enter in ChatGPT, and then simply just answer the questions that they request of you, and try to be as descriptive as possible. That's how you get the most out of this prompt. Now, you can access the prompt by simply copying it from the link from the description, or it might be the pinned comment depending on what YouTube allows us to do. So once again, it's very beginner friendly. All you have to do is copy it, paste it into ChatGPT, hit enter, and then you're going to be basically answering a series of questions. Now, you can do this in a standard chat like we have here. You can, input it into a custom GPT if you like. What I always recommend with every single prompt that we do on this channel, since it's mostly project oriented, I recommend projects mode. So let's just say software, spelled it wrong, software tutor, let's just say, or assistant, I think sounds more intelligent, and we're going to go and turn this on. So this is another reason why we like projects mode, because essentially you can set the memory mode to project only. Now when doing this, basically all of the memory and information you put into this specific project will stay confined to projects mode. That helps keep your memory hygiene nice and clean in your ChatGPT to avoid overlap. And also, the memories from outside chats won't interfere with this either. It just keeps everything nice and clean and everything confined into a specific folder that has all of the information that you need once you input it in. So now you can go ahead, and once we got our projects mode up and running, we're going to go ahead and paste the prompt. Now, as you can see here, it's a super simple prompt. It's a bit long, but I'm just going to go over the first part. As you can see here, it says, "You are my software skill coach. Your job is to help me master any software by building a step-by-step learning plan, giving me practice tasks, and troubleshooting my issues." Then after that, there's a bunch of conditions and stuff that we set, and it'll ask you a series of questions. So don't go through all this right now. I mean, you could if you like, but there's no need to. All you have to do is copy, paste, and hit enter, and you'll be good to go. Now at this point, it's going to start asking us questions. As you can see here, which software do you, which software do you want to learn? Include version, platform if relevant, Windows, Mac, iPhone, etc. I'm going to answer this question. I'm actually going to go ahead and answer all of the questions. That way, we're not just sitting here answering questions the entire video. Then I'll just go over them really quickly with you guys once it's done, just to show you how it works and what it looks like. So I'm going to answer this one and then go through them really quickly. I'll be right back. So I went ahead and answered all the questions, and now it's processing. As you can see here, it says that it has what it needs. So we're just going to scroll up and just go through the questions really quickly, just so you guys get the gist of what it'll be asking you. So as you can see here, it just asks what software. In this case, I just said ClipChamp on Windows. It's just my favorite one. What's your current level? I just said know the basics. So, obviously you just try to answer these questions as honest as possible and be as descriptive where it's asking questions. So as you can see here, it says what's your goal outcome? What should you be able to do or make in ClipChamp? I just said high-end edited videos with a lot of effects. Now I'm just being very general in my responses just to show you guys an example. But like I said, the more descriptive you are, the better results you'll get with this type of prompt. And as you see here, what's your timeline? I just said 30 days. Time available per day in minutes, I said 60. What do you use it for? I just said for content creation in this case. Any specific features you'd want to master? I just said none. I wasn't going to go into it, but you can basically list up to 10 or, just give ideas of what exactly you're trying to do with this software. Then we see here preferred learning style. You can reply with 1. I just said a mixed version, not just project-based or step-by-step. I wanted just all of the above. Then we go here, do you want shortcuts, hotkeys included? I just went ahead and said yes. Any constraints? I said no. I mean, obviously, if you have ADHD or, you don't want jargon, you can obviously go ahead and click that too. Now we see here, it's just processing. It'll take a couple minutes to set it up, but it's basically going to create a plan for you for the software that you're working with. It's going to structure like the plan, and it's going to come up with ways that you can actually learn this and master it right away. Well, right away, with progress, obviously. Now, like I said, try to be as descriptive as possible, and you can use this essentially as your assistant while you work through learning this software or whatever software it is that you select. And then just like this, as you see here, it says, got it. Here's your 30-day ClipChamp on Windows coaching plan. I'm assuming ClipChamp for personal use on Windows with the desktop app or the standard personal editor workflow. The core workspace is built around the timeline. Anyway, it basically is going off of what we said, and it's going to give us an idea of how we will go about approaching becoming a master at this software. So as you see here, your target, you already know the basics. The goal is polished creator style editing and clip champ. Clean pacing. It goes ahead and provides us a skill map. So editor control and project setup, pacing, trim, split, delete, duplicate, layering, the text system, the caption system, and just, stuff that you would typically see on Clipchamp. Audio polish, visual polish, motion feel, brand consistency, export and review workflow, and then common beginner mistakes that you should avoid in this case. Then it gives us the 30-day plan. So clean editing foundations, import media fast, trim, split, and just basically everything that you'd want to do. And it goes for, as you can see here, we have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, because we went on a 30-day plan. And the daily session template. So as you can see here, the core block, 5-minute guided tour. It gives us a whole breakdown of the stuff that we'd be doing. For instance, hotkeys, 10 to 20-minute practice tasks, extra blocks, and just everything that you would need to basically develop this skill. Then it gives you the option of practice projects because you do content creation. It gave us an idea of what we should do. For instance, a 30-second tech tip short. Trying to make it off of our current YouTube channel. And let's scroll down a bit more. Project 2, medium, 60 to 90 second Windows tutorial. And then Project 3, just basically giving us projects that we can utilize. Then it gives us some cheat sheets on hotkeys that we can utilize in the actual thing, in the actual software. Where is it map? It gives us descriptions that we can actually copy, paste, and save if we like, regarding where all of these things are that we can utilize. Because sometimes in different softwares it's hard to find specific tools or specific things that you'd want to utilize. Then troubleshooting the top 10 issues, and just basically everything, like I said, that you would need to progress in developing the skill of becoming somewhat of a master in the software of your choice. So as you can see here, when you want to begin, start day 1. So you'd click start day 1, and then you're actually going to begin every single day on this 30-day plan or whatever you choose, going back and forth with ChatGPT in this case, learning how to become better at the software of your choosing. And it'll, like I said, it will give you tasks, it can give you practice questions, you can have it quiz you, you can use it for troubleshooting, and just have it develop those skills one-on-one. As you can see here, clean cuts, timeline control, and first polish short. Today's goal, and it gives you the goal of the day. And you can just basically align this with your time frame, how long you'd want to be doing this, whether, like in my case, I said 30 days, 60 minutes a day. Adjust it to your own liking and to the software of your choosing, and simply just use this prompt as the starting point for you to develop a plan to learn the software inside and out. It's that simple. So once again, if you guys want the prompt, you just got to copy paste it. You can get it from the description of this video or the pinned comment. Just go ahead, copy it, paste it into ChatGPT, hit enter, answer all the questions, and then you'll be good to go just like this, ready to start it up. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.